Open things up for questions for Hadi.
Hadi, you're receiving a lot of national, local league recognition. What does that mean to you?
I just feel like it's a blessing, man, just to be able to do what I do and just help my team win. And I just feel like it's a good thing for us as a team and a good thing for me.
Do you expect to be able to score like this?
Like Coach said, sometimes I may have an off night, so me taking my defender away may open up something for somebody else. So I don't know what the next game brings, but just what they allow me to do, I'll do.
What did it do for you guys, confidence-wise, to go into Michigan and win that game the way you did?
I feel like it brought the guys and myself really good confidence, just knowing that we could beat a good team. Going into conference, I feel like we're just on edge about everything, ready to just blow through the conference and try to win every game. Even if we don't, as long as we played our hardest, man. But when March Madness comes around, I feel like we're going to be ready.
You've talked a lot of, you've been asked about your personal accolades, but you're part of a team that's off to their best start in 51 years. What does that mean to you?
This is my first time being a part of history like this, so it means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to this community, so, it means a lot to the community, so it has to mean a lot to us.
You mentioned your goal is to win every game, but what are you guys talking about as you get conference play started on Saturday?
Just sticking to our principles, sticking to what we've been doing. We've been winning. We've won, I think, 5 straight. Just sticking to what we know, sticking to what Coach teaches us each and every day, defensive, offensive drills. So just sticking to that.
Why is it so important to you guys to set these records? A lot of you aren't going to be here for 1 year, but you guys have bought into all that. What kind of makes that so exciting for you guys?
Not just for us, but for the next group that comes in, just to have them something to lean on and be a part of, just to know that we could do it so they could do it too.
So you guys think you've kind of set a new legacy here?
Yes, sir. Just setting the tone for the next group, even for us. We all came in, we had one task, one goal to win, and that's what we're doing.
What do you guys, it's early in the week, but what are you guys focusing on as you head to Commerce on Saturday?
Our defense, we know we can score. We know we could, on the offensive side, we could do whatever we need to do, but our defense has to pick up a little bit more. Teams are going to scout what we're lacking on, so we have to just clean up in those areas.
Do you feel the target on your back now? That everybody's looking for you guys in the league?
Oh, yes, sir. We felt it day one, so even now we're winning more, so now we really feel it.
It's on your shirts, top 2, not 2. You guys were picked to finish second in the conference. Are you guys thinking about that as you head into conference play?
Yes, sir. We have a chip on our shoulder, so they picked us second, so we just got to show people why we're first.
Is it my turn? Guys in the front?
Speak up.
Michigan, Big Ten, obviously you guys were not intimidated. You went through some road games. Can you talk a little bit about going on the road to a Big Ten Power 5 Michigan, and what did you learn from that? You talked about principles and teachings, but did you learn anything new about this team from your perspective from that game?
I feel like we learned just like staying connected. People thought when we went to VCU we were just going to be connected for just that game. So this game, coming into a big game, I just felt we were connected. I talked to a few family members. Even they saw it. They were like, y'all were so connected. Y'all were playing team ball, just everybody being together.
Everybody's talking about upset and that. Did you guys feel like it was an upset? Because you looked like the more dominant team from almost the start.
I don't feel like it was an upset. I feel like we can beat anybody. As long as we stick to our principles and what coach is giving us, I feel like we can beat anyone.
You play Michigan, you played this kind of a schedule. Are you worried about any kind of overlooking the Southland, or how do you readjust kind of your sights?
Like I said, just sticking to our principles. Coach told us even the games that we don't want to play or even the teams that we don't think are that good, we still have to be on our P's and Q's about everything. Just playing hard, playing together, just sticking together at all times.
How do you not, as one of the elders on the team and leaders, how do you not keep some of the outside noise in reference to the conference play, the spreads? You're going to be favored. This is a team that can torch this league based on what you've done in non-conference. How do you control that and keep that noise away from what happens on the floor?
I feel like it starts in practice, man. Just staying locked in there. And then when it goes to the game, we translate that from practice to the game. Just staying locked in, staying dialed on every play, just play at a time. And I feel like just the guys, like Coach told us, man, anybody can beat anybody on any day. So we just got to stay dialed in so we can win the game.
That stat line of, I think it was, Matt helped me out, was it 4 turnovers, Michigan? That's almost unheard of. I mean, that's got to be a stat that just jumps out at you. One of the key reasons for the success is the lack of turnovers.
Feeling like we just protected the ball. I just want to give a shout out to Omar, man, our point guard. He runs the team very well, and all the other guys, we trust everybody to do what they need to do. And Omar, he protects the ball well. We value the ball well, so that stat line right there shows that we're winners and we know what to do.
How much is his taking over the point guard and settling that spot up kind of freed you up?
A lot. The ball's not in my hands all the time, so I could actually move around. Knowing they're gonna face guard me, I could move around. If they're face guarding me and I can't get it, I could get someone else open. So it's really helped us a lot.
Have you ever been a part of an offense like this where you've talked about it all year, DJ has talked about it, Christian as well, where it feels like anyone can go off for 20, 30 points and have the recognition you've received this week?
Actually, this is my first year, so just feel like we have a good team. Everybody's good. Anybody can do what they need to do at any night. So I just feel like we got a very good team.
You feel like you're making believers out of people every game?
Yeah, I really do. I feel like a lot of people didn't believe at first, but now they do. They see what type of record we have, see what coach is doing for us, the assistant coaches when he was out. So I feel like people are believing now.
Is staying focused going to be your biggest challenge going into conference?
That is going to be our biggest challenge. I feel like at the same time, we have a chip on our shoulders, but some of the teams we may overlook. But I have to, like me just being one of the leaders on the team, I have to tell the guys, man, we can't overlook anybody. Anybody can beat us at any time. So just stay focused and practice, then turn it over to the games.
You talk about a chip on your shoulder. You guys weren't here, so where did you guys get the chip?
Summertime, just coach telling us everybody was going to be coming after us, and I just feel like that's what's going on now. Everybody wants to beat McNeese. That we're the team right now, so we're being talked about a lot. So just feel like we have to come in and execute what we know to do.
Speaking of believing in the chip and that whole narrative, you're 23, and this is probably your first longest stretch as a starter in playing time. Are you looking back and saying, hey guys, from the past coaches and teams, and saying, you didn't believe in me, now look what I can do? Does that ever come to your mind?
Sometimes, but I try not to think like that. I just feel like God has He put me on this path for a reason, so I don't look at anybody like you doubted me or anything like that. I just feel like I had to go through that stuff to get here where I am now.
Do you feel you're kind of like the perfect case for the transfer portal?
Yes, sir. I feel like it helped me a lot. Transfer portal helped me a lot. So just moving from school to school, seeing the different sides of things. I talk to the guys all the time and tell them, man, sometimes some schools I played at, I had to play a role. This school, I may be the star, but at the same time, some people have to play a role, and that's just the way it is in college basketball. And transfer portal is a very good thing for us.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thanks, sir.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.